You doing? I hope you had a great day. So, we are now streaming the fifth part of our Plants vs. Zombie adventure gameplay. So, we have finished, if you remember yesterday, we completed the pool level. Let's just go through everything that happened in our last gameplay in the pool stage. So, the first level we encountered the first pool zombie, the tube zombie, and we got a new plant, the squash. After which we had another level where we got the very powerful three-peater, who which shoots in 3 lanes. Next we went into we got a diving zombie, and we managed to get a tangle keep which pulled zombies underwater. Then on level 4 we've got a few new zombies, and then level 5 was a mini game where we actually fought against mini zombies. We went into level 6 where we encountered the sleds, and that's where the spike weed came in, which was powerful against these vehicles because our other plants were not doing much of anything, so we need to use the spike weeds which we got at the end of the level against them. Then we got another powerful plant, the torch weed, which on its own is not powerful, but combined with pea shooters does a lot of damage. We went on to get the tall nut in the next level after encountering the shark surfing zombie, and the tall nut stopped jumpers like pole vaulters and the shark divers who jumped up above your first plant, so it could stop them in its tracks because it was tall enough to block them. Next we went into level 9 and then level 10, which was the final stage under mini game, and we got a new plant, the sea shroom. So now we are going to have a look at how this sea shroom works. So let's see who we have in our chat today. Okay, so Aniket, Carp, and Droop Dog, welcome to chat. Thank you for joining in. So let's start the fog map. So the fog map is the night level of the pool, and they introduce a classic uh, classic scenario in most real-time strategy games, which is the fog of war in this map. So that's one of the great things about the game. They keep their cartoonish style while introducing elements of horror as well as strategy, and with very subtle references. So it feels like a very unique gameplay. Plants vs Zombies. This that is what is so great about this game. So let's start. Okay. So Crazy Dave is here again. Let's see what he has to say. Okay, used to hang out in the fog and jump out at people. Yeah, that sounds like something Dave would do. So, okay, so we have a few messages going on in the chat. Okay, what's up, guys? Good to see you. So, let's continue with our level. Uh, we are okay, so it's a night level, so I think we need to get the mushrooms into play again. So, the sun shroom definitely. Then we have the puff shroom. So let's see. So we don't need the sunflower anymore since we have the sun shroom. Okay, the lotus pad definitely needs to make a comeback because we need it for the water stage. So the twins flower and the gatling pea are not very useful in this stage because we are not taking either of them. Yes, the sea shroom, another uh, zero sun uh, cannon fodder mostly, so it will be useful early game. Let's take the tall nut because the tall nut is definitely something that has been useful in the past. We are not taking torch weeds because we do not have any pea shooters, but we'll take the spike weed and the tangle keep as well. Just need one ranged shooter, maybe. I think let's take the skadish room. I think that should work. So I think we can leave out the rest. I would have liked to take the doom shroom, but not sure if it will be helpful at this time. So even though it's a night stage, the grave buster looks grayed out, so that means there are no graves. Anyway, I think we can start. So what do you think of this team? Does it look good or should I make any changes? Let me know in the comments in the chat. Okay, let's start. I think for now we'll go with this team. There looks to be a new uh, zombie. Looks like he's holding a jack in a box, so probably that is something that is gimmickous. Let's start the game. We'll see what it does soon. And yes, there's the fog, so I think it will cover up most of the area. We'll just place our puff rooms in front. also are sea shrooms. So I think that's where the zombie is, because a puff shroom is attacking that area. Same puff shroom that got attacked again. The sea shrooms are slower to produce than the puff shrooms. Like usual, the sun production went down in the night stage because we do not have any falling sun. It's just the sun that is produced by the plants. So that is why we're going to make considerably less sun, but I think it should be fine. So let's start putting in some walnuts. I'm sorry, the tall nuts and the scary shrooms, because we need some more firepower now. Okay, we got a new follower. Thank you. That's the Jack in the Box, I guess. And one of our sun shrooms has grown. Let's see what the sun shroom Jack in the Box does. It's just eating up all our plants. Oh my gosh. It destroyed our first tall nut. That's not good. Okay, and we lost all the sea shrooms in that line. That's not good either. Okay, and we do not have any puff shrooms on this side either. So I think let's start planting some. Otherwise, we are going to be in trouble. There's only one wave and it's approaching fast, so we really need to max out the defenses. We haven't really got anything in terms of defenses this time. We did not manage to collect enough sun. This is going to be a bit of problem, but I think we got rid of most of the enemies. That's a good thing. Okay, so we successfully finished this level at least. And we got what looks like a lantern as a reward. So plantain, okay. Yeah, plant and lantern, plantain, okay. Lights up an area letting you see through the fog. Okay, so another reference to normal strategy games where you get something that increases your line of sight and closes down the fog of war. So let's try it in our next level. So Jack in the Box back again. Very creepy zombie to be honest. And the football zombie is back. The football zombie is very tough and very fast. One of the more difficult zombies in this game. So let's make sure our team is up to the task. Okay, so the sunshroom, the puffshroom, and the sea shrooms, and yes, the lily pad. Okay, we will try out the plantain this time, see how it works. Okay, let's get a tall nut, and we need two more. So let's take the fume shroom this time. The fume shrooms are more powerful than the scary shrooms, but they have less range, but they definitely are more powerful. The damage is better, so let's try it. And then should we go for the tangle keep or the spike? I think we'll go for the tangle keep because our defenses on land tend to be better, and especially since we have a faster growing puff shroom, it should be fine. Let's take the tangle keep. The we don't need the other plans for now, so let's keep them as it is. So I'm placing the plans a bit behind this time. Where are the zombies coming from? There are two waves this time. So here is where it came from. So at the top corner we can see a bit of the zombie because the fog is less there, but overall we cannot see much of these zombies. Even if we plant our plants we cannot see them. Usually when in strategy games when we use one of our units within the fog, we can start seeing what is happening, we get line of sight, but that is not the case here. I would also like to start using our plantain maybe during the second wave, because right now I'm more concentrated on our defense and offense, which is lacking at the moment. We need to make sure we have enough in the water as well, because the sea shrooms will not be able to hold out on everything. That's for sure. Let's plant a tangle kelp for now. It's like placing things in the shadows. I cannot see what is going on, but I'm just placing them and hoping it gets at the right spot. Anyway, that front of the line you can just place fodder, because the chance of survival that in the front lines is very less. Okay, so the plantain obviously clears up things to watch, so but we need something to defend it because it does not have any offense of its own, but does a good job in at least clearing out things. Okay, we can just keep puff shrooms in front of it, no, until we get enough for an actual tall nut or something right in front of it. And there goes our lantern. We just lost our lantern. And the Jack in the Box has some real enmity with our lanterns, looks like it, because that's the second lantern that Jack in the Box knocked out. Okay, so we have enough uh, tall nuts towards our the end of the line, so I think we can now start looking to place them in to defend our plantains. Okay, we lost that one anyways, but don't think it makes much of a difference. We were think the plantains being as cheap as they are, we can afford to lose some of them. Okay, the second big wave is approaching. Hopefully we can get another plantain in place before that second wave comes in. I can't see what is going on the top right. Hopefully our tall nut is holding up. Ah, the dreaded football zombie. Tangle keep took care of that one. So I think we have enough sun now to splurge. Let's get rid of them. So those two tall nuts are taking a lot of damage. The football zombie, it shows its toughness. It munched right through one of our tall nuts, which are the most toughest plants we have at this moment, and seems to be doing a number on the second one as well. We did not take any explosives, so we cannot finish this off for now. That was a very slow end game, but at least we did not lose any lawnmowers or pool cleaners. We came out completely fine and we got a new plant, what looks like a cactus. Ah, they just named it cactus. I think they ran out of names, so they just named it a cactus. Shoots spikes that can pop balloons. Okay, balloons. Yes. So yes, here we see balloons. That's what it look like. And let's play. We seem to be, in a turn for another plant that looks somewhat like a fan. So let's play this match and see where it takes us. So let's try the new cactus. We'll get rid of the fume shroom for now and go for the cactus this time. So the plantain is a necessity at the moment because of the fog. And let's take the tangle kelp for our final one. So the night stages always start off very slow and end up being a bit more difficult than the day stages. So there is a zombie coming in, but I'm not sure where it is coming from. That's bad. It came off right off the place where we did not have any defenses lined up. Hopefully that puff room takes care of it, but it doesn't. So yeah, so we planted that one. I'll get rid of it, but for now I'll let it be as is. Don't want to start getting rid of plants unless we have something to take its place. Eventually I'll plant a cactus there. Hopefully we have enough time because looks like this is only one wave. We have that balloon coming in, so need to make sure that the cactus is on the right lane. So that's our first cactus. Hello, Zoro. Ah, it looks like it popped out a balloon because it just went high into the air. So that was definitely placement at the right time, a blind placement, but a good one nonetheless. So we have not planted any tall nuts as of yet, but I wanted to fill all the lanes with cactus before the wave comes in. It does not look like we'll be able to. Okay, but the cactus did pop out the zombie balloon zombie in that lane. We did not even manage to see a balloon zombie due to the fog of war. Oh my gosh, we did not have too much in terms of defense in that lane. Okay, so this was a relatively easier stage. We did not have any defenses. We never got a chance to place a tall nut, but we won it nevertheless. So we just used our zero sun sea shrooms and puff shrooms and the cactus. A good level so far. So anyway, let's continue. So let's see what the blower does. It blows away all balloon zombies and fog. Okay, so it is like the plantain and the cactus combined, but without any actual damaging properties. So we move on to level 4. Okay, so there's the balloon zombie and the uh, and shark boy makes a return. Let's see if we can find anything on the balloon zombies. They are immune to other attacks. Only the cactus and the blower can really take care of it. Okay, so looks like shark boy is not actually shark boy, rather he's dolphin boy. But yeah, that definitely looks like a shark. And there's the dreaded Jack in the Box. So the Zomboni and the zombie bobsled team that we faced off in the day pool levels. I think we may see them night as well. So let's get on with it. We'll start, of course, with the sun shroom, the puff shroom, and the sea shroom. Get a lily pad, the walnut, I'm sorry, the tall nut, Okay, we'll not take the plantain this time. We will take the cactus, but not the plantain. We'll take a blower because it blows away the fog anyways. We can keep the cactus for damage. And the tangle kelp. So that's our team for this stage. Let's start. So two waves, so it's going to be a bit longer than the previous stage, but that gives us some time to set up our defenses and our offense, so I wouldn't complain if there are more waves. It, more waves actually make things a bit easier. Especially in the night stages, because we have limited sun at the beginning of the game. It makes the end game that much easier. Should we try the blower? I think I'll try it when the first wave hits. It's not really needed to put in our sun into that at the moment, because I would rather go for strengthening our offense and defense. We still need to place a line of cactuses and the tall nuts, so let's wait on it. We also need to plant the tall nuts first in the water to ensure that the dolphin riders do not jump right through it. Let's try the blower now. Okay, so this wave was not that strong because we're not, but yeah, we have the balloons coming in right on the water lane, so we desperately need to plant the cactus here. Or should I go for the blower? Okay, so that was in the nick of time, so I had to do it. Okay. here comes the Walter. I wonder how long the effect of the blower really stays. I think we should plant a cactus soon enough there. Don't know how long our tall nut can hold up. Yeah, the tangle kelp did the job fine. So we have cactuses everywhere. Now we need some more tall nuts. So the cactus will take care of all the balloon zombies. So for the fog, we'll have to use the blowers eventually, but I think we can survive that if we have at least our cactus is taking care of the balloon zombies, which cannot be attacked by any of the other plants. That so we had two balloon zombies popping in. So let's blow off the fog. Okay, the tangle kelp was needed. We have lots of zombies riding into the pool, but not very strong ones. We took care of the dolphin rider, which was the most dangerous one. So I think we'll be fine here. This stage is as good as over. This level is done. Okay, is that a taco? Definitely looked like a taco. It is a taco. What are you going to do with a taco? My question exactly. So let's see what the taco does for us. You found my magic taco. Okay. Okay, we are going to get 1,000 coins for it. We did, so he got the taco. Because you're crazy. Yeah, that got old, Dave. Try something new. Okay, so new items in the shop. Okay, the mini games we can go for afterwards. Right now, I'm only interested in what we can get in game. 9 slots is definitely a tempting offer, but right now, I really want to try new plants. And you know, that cattail, when I first played Plants vs Zombies, the cattails used to be my favorite plant, and so I'm going to buy it because these are, I think, the at least as per me, these are the best plants in the game because they can attack in any lane. They can even take down balloon zombies. So they, they shoot like homing missiles. So this is definitely my biggest buy. Unfortunately, they can be used only in water, so they cannot be used in the other maps like the roof maps or the normal garden maps, but they're useful nonetheless for the pool maps. And then there's the fume shroom, which turns into gloom shrooms. So they get less range, but they attack in multiple lanes. Let's buy this as well. We'll come back for the 9 slots later when we have some more coins. Right now we are short on coins, so I think this is enough at the moment. Okay, it looks so it's the fifth level, so another mini game looks like it. So let's play this mini game. It's like a vast breaker mode. Harvey Flaxcaster. Don't know who this guy is, but if he was this crazy Dave, he must be just as crazy. Okay, so he just called us Harvey. I wonder if that's the playing character's name. Okay, zombie came out. Not good, not good. Okay, they definitely scared me there because we had four zombies right off the bat without a single plant. But yeah, and it ended up anticlimactically. But these are three waves, so let's see how the second wave works. Man, you broke those verses really nice and good. Okay. Crazy Dave really does some crazy things. Yeah, we almost did that in the first wave. Anyway, let's start. So the green ones are plants. So I think we can, it's safe to break them. A snow pea. The football zombie. The squash can take care of that one. So the mini games in this are quite fun and they add their own little touch. The bucket head. So I think our 4 P's should be enough to take care of him. So the Snow Pea definitely does a good job of slowing the already slow Buckethead zombie. They don't stand a chance. Okay, alright. So this is the final level of this mini game. A hypno shroom. Okay, so the Jack in the Box not really waste much time. I think I planted the hypnoshroom at the wrong place. Does not really make much sense to have it there. Okay, so now we have four disco, the disco zombies who attack each other. That's a good thing. We have four dancing zombies all on our side. And then just when you think you can't, you have not seen everything this game. Okay, so a bucket head on our side can really help do more damage. So I think we won this one pretty easy. Okay, we got a new type of pea shooter plant. Wonder what this one does. Shoots peas forwards and backwards. Okay, I think this may be important in upcoming stage. Okay, so we have a minor zombie waiting for us. This guy attacks both sides, so makes sense why we would be having a double pea shooter. Let's try it in this stage. So the miners dig into the ground and come out at the other side. Let's see if the almanac says anything about it. So we do have a split pea here, but does it say anything as yet about the miner or the digger? I think it's called the digger zombie, so it does not say much about it because we have not encountered it as of yet. I would also like to try the cattail. So we'll take 3 regular mushrooms, the tall nut. So definitely looks like the split pea is going to be important in the stage. So we'll take that one. The lily pad is of course necessary. And we'll take this time. So we can take either the cattail or the gloom shroom because we need the fume shroom before we use the gloom shroom. So for now I'll use the cattail, and maybe since the cattail can take down anybody and we don't really have any uh, balloon zombies, I think we'll just take either the blower or the plantain. Let's just take the plantain since we do not have any balloon zombies, and the plantains are definitely cheaper and last longer than the blowers. So we'll take that. Yeah, I think our team is done for now. Let's start this match. So I'm looking forward to using the cattail. So we did take the split P to take care of enemies like the diggers coming in from behind, but the cattail can take care of that as well. We have only one wave, so we need to get whatever plants we need within that first wave. So the cattail is a tad expensive at 225 sun, but it's totally worth the price. We'll try to plant at least two of them. So we managed to grow one of our sunflowers now. Okay, there comes our first cattail. Immediately starts taking out everybody across lanes. So that's why it's very useful. You can just fill up one lane with a cattail and it takes care of enemies everywhere. Here comes the digger. Let's plant the split pea here. Even though cattail can very well take care of it, but just to try it out. So our plantain is in place, but does not look like it will be very effective. So I place a tall nut there to keep the defenses going. So we need another tall nut there. Don't have any. Let's see if we can plant tall another cattail. Yeah, those cattails made short work of that digger, even though managed to take out our sunstream, but not much damage done. So the digger goes the reverse way. It does not go after the uh, humans, but it goes the other way. It kind of takes care of the enemies from the back. Most of the plants are front facing, and without a cattail or a split pea, that enemy could have taken out the entire line without us being able to do much of anything. So we got a star fruit, I guess. Yep, star fruit. Shoot stars in 5 directions. Okay. So level 7. Let's try it out. Okay, diggers are here. Jack in a box makes a return. cone heads, bucket heads. So we have quite a difficult opponent to face. Mm, okay, I think we don't need the split pea for now because the cattail does the job as well. So we'll go for the sun shroom and a regular zero cost puff shroom and sea shroom, the lily pad and the cattail. We'll try the star fruit this time around. Okay, we'll also need the plantain once again and the tall nut. I think that's about it. We could really have used the ninth slot here, but we don't have enough coin at the moment. So we'll go with this. I also want to still try on the gloom shroom, but we need two spots to put it, and I do not really want to put it anywhere at the moment unless we have a bit of an easier stage. Probably we'll try it in the next level if it seems to be a bit easier, or if there are not many tougher zombies, we'll try it. Okay, the fog has increased a bit because one more line has disappeared completely. And there are two waves here, so let's see how it works out. Luckily our plants can see through the fog, otherwise it would have been a bit more difficult. So far we are able to get away with it because the zombies do not seem to be very difficult at the moment, but we have two waves and we have a lot of tough opponents as we saw. So I think a cattail or two at the beginning could make our prospects better to win this stage. So here comes our first cattail and immediately goes in an all-out attack against nearly every zombie which it can see. While its damage is not that high, shooting all across in all directions definitely has its advantages. So there is our second cattail. Now I think we should plant some of the star fruits as well. I'm sorry. We need a plantain at the other side as well, because it's nearly invisible what's going on there. So the star fruit shooting in all directions as well as the cattails definitely makes for a strong duo. But the star fruit has quite a huge range as well. But the tail shooting in all directions and the star fruit shooting across directions, it's good. But the disadvantage of the star fruit is it does not shoot in a straight line. A frontal attack would be difficult to stop with only the star fruit. It can attack multiple directions, but as you can see, it cannot attack everywhere. Like just now, you saw the digger was knocking our sunstorm, but the star fruit could not really do much about it because it was not within range. So we have three cattails right now. Hopefully we get the fourth one before the final wave hits in. They made short work of that digger. The jack in the box is here. Hopefully our puffrooms and our cattails can take care of it. So these cattails definitely make things much easier than they are, thanks to the multi-directional attack. So we have a new plant now. Protects plants that are within its shell. Okay, the pumpkin is like the tall nut. Okay, somebody just commented. No, don't need it. So apparently somebody wants to sell stuff, but I do not really want anything. No sir, I'm completely fine with the followers I have. Rather have followers who would continue to support me for my gameplay rather than buying new followers. So no, thank you. Do not need any. Okay, let's play level 8. A pogo stick zombie. So this time let's try out the new gloom shroom. Let's take the fume shroom because there don't seem to be any digger zombies, so we do not need anybody take the back, though I'll still take the cattail just for its range. But other than that, I think we'll try out the plant we have been trying to from long. We'll take the pumpkin instead of the tall nut, and we'll take the lotus path. Let's see if we missed out on anything. Okay, we will not be able to take the lantern, but I think this is the right stage to try it out because we have pumpkins which can make up for the tall nuts. So yeah, let's try out the new fume shroom and its bigger counterpart, the gloom shroom. We have only one wave to really check things out. So we do not have lanterns or blowers or anything similar this time. So it is going to be a bit of a monumental task to get through without seeing what is coming through the fog. But I think we can manage it. There's the pogo stick zombie. Bounced right through. So our lawnmower protected us, but uh, the fumes room could not do much. think we'll have to call out our trusted cattail. So I've also put in a pumpkin, additional protection for our new gloom shroom. Okay, so we're in quite trouble there. We've not really managed to see the gloom shroom in action. Hopefully we are able to see some of it now in the final wave. Okay, not very useful, that plant. We lost two lawnmowers against the pogo sticks. So I don't think I'll be using the gloom shroom again. Maybe I did not use it properly, I'm not sure, but did not look very effective to me. Unless we are surrounded by a whole lot of zombies. I don't think it would make much of a difference. So we got a new plant for our troubles. So a magnet shroom, that's what it looks like. Okay, so we did not use any plantains or blowers, so we got an achievement. Okay, blind faith. Yeah. Magnet shroom removes helmets and other metal objects from zombies. Okay, sounds useful. Let's try it out. So we move on to level 9. Okay, quite an assortment here. Balloon zombies, bucket heads, cone heads, the pogo zombie. I think, yeah, the new magnet shroom should be able to take off the pogo zombie. So let's try it this time. The sun shroom are regulars. Definitely the cattail, not the gloom shroom. I'll take the magnet shroom and the plantain, and we'll take the pumpkin to cover up the plantain this time. Instead of taking tall nuts, we'll go with the pumpkins to protect the plants. let's play. Since we do not have many offensive plants with long range, I think we can place the puff shrooms towards the end of the line as well, just to keep them there. We'll use the cattails for our main damaging attacks. Since the cattails cover all lanes, so don't think any other plant is really necessary. And we can plant the magnet shrooms and the lanterns towards the end of the fog and protect them with pumpkins, so that way they are safe. Our cattail comes right in and starts firing off. So we got our planter in place, so now I think we can set up a pumpkin around it. First, yeah, let's go with the magnet shroom first. So we have a big wave coming in. The helmet is gone thanks to the magnet shroom. So our puff shrooms are being used as cannon fodder to stop the opponents, but the magnet storm is definitely useful. Took out the helmets of the bucketed zombies, made them easier to defeat, but it does not really work on cones, I guess. I thought it would work on cones as well, but apparently not. So there's our balloon zombie. Would not whose balloons were popped out by the cattails. So I think we can now concentrate on you having more cattails and one pumpkin for the plantain. Okay, the pogo stick zombie lost his pogo stick as well. So any metallic objects can be pulled in by the magnet shroom and rendered useless. So looks like they have quite a bit of range as well, because there was at least 3 lanes apart that they pulled the helmet from, but I think it has a cooldown period as well, because for some time there the Magnustorm did not pull off the helmet. Yeah, the pogo stick was not pulled off either. Hopefully our cattails take care of it. Yep, they do. And having the pumpkins protecting the Magnestrooms makes it easier to withstand, because otherwise they'd not have any real defense or offense. So we got another note which indicates that we are at the 10th level. Let's see what the note says. Hello, this is your mother. Please come over to my house for meatloaf. Leave your front door open and your lawn unguarded. Sincerely, mom, not the zombies. Of course, this is a true note written by the player's mom. For sure, not the zombies. Yeah, we're at level 10 now. And it's raining. Okay, let's hope we do. It's quite dark. It's not even fog. It's just rain that making it quite dark there. So we need to time the planting right. This we'll end up losing plants or putting at the wrong place. Okay, so Again, we need to time these things right. Make sure we are planting at the right place. Okay. So I think the blowers will be important to take care of the balloon zombies. Don't even know what is going on, to be honest. Some real strange things going on here. So we definitely planted the split pea at the wrong place, because I don't think any of the digging zombies really goes over to the water lanes. So at least we have the cactus now on all lanes. Let's put the magnet shrooms in, because I think we may start seeing it being used. Already I can see one of the magnets has captured a pogo stick. Okay, missed it completely and placed the uh, pumpkin at a wrong place. That's why this darkness is a bit troubling. So I think from here we'll be fine. We've managed to make quite an army. Even though we can't see many things happening. The jack in the box strikes again. There are no really empty spots left, I guess. Let's see what the blower does in this. Nothing. So I think it just takes care of the balloons, but since the cactus is already knocking out the balloons, I don't think it is very effective here. Yeah, this stage is almost done. It's just that one bucket head remaining, and that's it. The stage is done. So we got what looks like a cabbage. Okay, so the cabbage pult hurls cabbages at the enemy. So I think this will be useful in our next stage, the which is the roof level. So we will come back for the roof level tomorrow. For now, I am signing out. Thank you everyone for watching. We will come back and play the final 10 levels of the adventure mode of Plants vs Zombies tomorrow. Thank you very much. Have a safe day and peace out.